Okay, guys, these are your channeled messages for July 29th through August 4th, 2026, but the messages are timeless. Whenever you find them, you're meant to find them. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get it. Ugh. Okay, first card out is you have everything you need inside of you, really. You don't need anything external to you to complete you, make you happy, have peace, inspiration, creativity, or guidance. Go within, sit in solitude, and tune in to find what you seek. A wealth of knowledge is within you, waiting to be discovered. The second card out is nah, fam. Just nah. Hard pass. Do not proceed. Hell nah. And the last card out is the blank slate card, but in my second edition of this deck, it's the boundaries card, meaning needing to set clear boundaries. It's just for whatever reason in my first run, it didn't print like it was supposed to, but it's the boundaries card. Sometimes they want me to use it as it's just blank slate, like new beginnings type energy, but this is absolutely the boundaries card. It we last night we recorded the frequency and figures reading for the month of August, and I got two of the same cards from that reading. If you've not seen the August frequency and figures video, it would behoove you to go on over there and check out that reading and then come back to this one because I have a sneaky suspicion that it's going to have similarities. Obviously, since I just did it last night, the energy hasn't changed too much, other than we have the new edition of the boundaries card. However, it feels like there is this change within you that's taking place right now where you're really on the forefront of putting your needs first, right? You are on the forefront of becoming the next highest version of yourself. And but there's still this residual energy of kind of wanting to do the things that you were used to doing in the previous versions of yourself on previous timelines, right? So like maybe you still have like lingering people pleasing tendencies. Maybe you still have lingering like seeking external validation tendencies or seeking, attention from others or recognition from others, right? Like I think there will always be a certain level, a certain degree of everybody wants to have recognition for their work, their achievements, their accomplishments, the things of this nature, right? Everybody's going to want to have that in general. Like, I'm not saying that that's going to be something that is completely ever just destroyed, obliterated from the the human self whatsoever, but it feels like there is some sort of this like residual energy taking place here, and it's like you're almost battling yourself and almost having to like tell, like, bring reel yourself in, stop yourself from, I don't know, like reaching out to someone, or like wanting to get back into old like ways, or it's not even like you know what I mean, it's not like it, but it's giving like behavioral patterns, right? The biggest example that I can give for this particular energy is that of wanting to seek external validation or external guidance or external happiness, like within a person, like wanting to put your power into somebody else, like wanting to give your power to someone else, wanting to give your wanting to put your happiness in the arms of someone else, in the hands of someone else. Like, I don't know what this is exactly, but I'm trying to just explain the feeling of this energy as best as possible, and that's the most relatable feeling that I can give here, where it's like it's stuff from your past, behaviors or patterns from your past that you're having to confront and put the put the kibosh on, right? Because it almost feels like you're wanting to reach back out, or indulge in, or not indulge, entertain toxic people just for the sake of having company, right? Or like just for the, or you know, like it's like you're this thread of energy feels like it's like you have achieved the worldly material success, right? But like you don't have a partner or a significant other, and beyond your better judgment, you're wanting to go against your better judgment and like settle for somebody that you know is not good for you, just so that you can like tick that one last checkbox off of your list to be like, well, I have someone now, so like now my life is complete. It's something about like completion, like wanting to feel complete, but thinking that whatever you need to complete you is external to you, and that's not the case. Like anything that's going, you're a whole being, a whole autonomous being on your own. You have both masculine and feminine energy within you. You have both yin and yang within you. You have both light and dark within you. Like you just need to work on balancing these things, recognizing it, acknowledging it, and utilizing those things equally, right? Because that's how you complete yourself. But like this energy of wanting to look externally to you to try and complete yourself is is kind of hoeing you, because this is there is something that you are trying to not go against your trying to not go against your better judgment here on, but it has to do with like a person or people, right? Where you would have to water yourself down, dumb yourself down, lower your energy and vibration or frequency to have these people in your company, or to have this person in your company, or to have this relationship with this. It's like I said, it's giving like you like settling for some sort of romantic relationship with a person that is not in alignment with you. It's giving romantic energy, but in general, because you are moving into this higher version of yourself, you're meant to no longer be doing the things that you used to do essentially to survive, right? They're like these are they're survival behaviors, survival patterns, survival tactics that you have had ingrained in you, and it served you well because like you're still here, against all the odds. You're still here, which was the end goal, right? But like now that you are no longer on the front lines of the war, you're no longer in the battlefield, you're no longer, you know, enlisted in the war, or in the reserve, like you know what I mean. It's like you're I always give the war example because it's like you're kind of like in reserves, but like you're in the don't call me first or second, you call me like third reserves type of batch where you're at now, right? So you don't need this energy that you have cultivated within yourself of the survival mode any longer, nor do you need the patterns and behaviors that you have very meticulously constructed in order for you to survive in the war, right? But because now you're like very much, I like I said in a couple of readings back, it's like you are entering into your top 5 timelines now, right? And you're entering into becoming your top 5 versions of self at this point in time. And in these top 5, there's no need for these kinds of adapted behaviors that you had over here in the war. And nor is there the need for you to uh, associate with these people. I, I mean, I could sit here and bumble and babble as long as I possibly could to try to find like a nicer way to say that. But it is this. It's like the people, the places, and the things that you dealt with over here is no longer what you have to deal with right now. And I would even go so far as to say as like you need to go out of your way to make sure that you don't fall back on this type of behavior, and that you don't continue to keep this kind of company around you or do things to try to like appease this kind of energy because you're no longer there, right? Like that's like we don't do that here. Was it the Black Panther? We don't do that here. Like we don't do that here. So but it just feels like a like I said, there are creatures of the deep here that are wanting to come back into your life or your energy, and you're considering entertaining it because what they say like is lonely at the top. And it just feels like there's this loneliness energy here. It's something about it's giving loneliness type energy where you have come so far, and not very many people make it here, and you're kind of just like wanting, I don't know, companionship, camaraderie, your equal. You're wanting your people of your equal, and they will come, and they are coming into you, but like not while you're continuing to like entertain this type of nonsense. And you know what I mean? Like your people are going to find you more heavily the more and more that you become and allow yourself to become your highest, most authentic version of self. The more and more that you start setting these boundaries, the more and more that you keep telling people, like, nah, I don't do that no more. Or like, nah, that might have been a thing back in the day, but this is not the situation now. Or whatever the case may be, right? That's how your people are going to start coming in and finding you in this top 5 now. It's by you really standing firm 10 toes down with your boundaries, with telling people like, no, I'm not going to be doing that anymore. No, that's not okay with me. Or telling people likewise on the opposite end, like, this is what I want, this is what I need, this is how I need to have X, Y, and Z. Just using your voice very confidently, courageously, and justly to express yourself is how your people are going to start finding you in this top 5 energy now, right? It's how people, places, things that are aligned are going to start coming into you. But it is you have got to work more and more heavily on setting your boundaries and not faltering from them, and not being tempted to go back over here just because of camaraderie, or just because that's where the that's where the fun's at, that's where the party's at. Is given with Jagged Edge. Hey, where the party at? Like you looking over there, and they got the Jagged Edge playing, right? And you're it kind of sounds like it's like, oh, you're over here like being responsible and grown and handling your business and continuing to level up. And it is very much solo leveling, heavy on the solo. Um, but you don't go back over here. Don't go back over here. We don't do it. We don't do that here. And the repeating energy that I keep getting here is to have firm boundaries and not let people continue to step over your boundaries. You know, express your no's, express your dislikes, express your things, and set the boundaries, and that's what it is. And anybody that wants to step over the boundaries, like on the card that in the revised deck, it's like a card where he's drawn a circle around and there's like a line, and I had a thing that says don't cross this line. Anybody that crosses this line, they getting pieced out, they getting taken out. And that's just what it is at this point in time. Like your spiritual guards will handle them, will reprimand them accordingly to how they're disrespecting your boundaries, for lack of better words. And the card that's at the bottom of the deck is that you have learned the lessons, use the knowledge in the future. You've learned valuable lessons. Your experiences will come in handy. Remember what you've learned and apply your knowledge. Yeah, it just feels like because you've already done the things over here, right? You've already done the things in the abyss. You've already mixed and mingled with the creatures of the deep. You've already learned the ways of the abyss. And like there's not a reason for you to go back, right? With these there's it's like you're tempted to go over here and hang out with these people, or to invite this person or this type of company in around you, when you know full well that you have already outgrown this. You've already learned the lesson. There's nothing here for you anymore. there's there's nothing there, right? It's a dead end. There's nothing for you to go back and you've already learned the lesson. You already learned the lesson. Do not let the loneliness or the FOMO or guilt trips or whatever they may be using to try and like sway you back over to over here point get you. Stay true to your boundaries and protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your well-being, and do what you need to do to keep yourself healthy and safe. That's what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. And don't forget you can purchase the New Earth Guidebook to Healing and Ascension on Amazon. All the links are in the description box, and you can work one on one with me or book a recorded reading also in the description box, or you can visit ascensionoraclev.com. And I'll see you guys. Peace, squad.